Push it to the edge without checking for the pulse.
Hello, GT Thomas here, hot off the set of my new music video for the song Edges, which, what a coincidence, is exactly the track off my album whose thought experiment we're here today to discuss. And the pair of lenses I was giving a whirl on this track is this. What might change for me if I were to consciously choose which of my boundaries I keep and which I push through? Edges is a song about boundaries. The thought experiment it comes from, more or less, is addressing being intentional about what we do with our boundaries. So, whether you are A, pushing through your edges in an act of growth, like a plant that shoots out a new leaf, branch, or bud from a stick or stem, or whether you're B, clearly demarcating where your edges need to be and stay in order to maintain healthy boundaries for yourself, one thing remains true. Simply acknowledging that the edge is there at all is required if you wish to make conscious, responsible decisions about said edge. The consciousness we bring to deciding whether to uphold a boundary we have or to push ourselves through it is what differentiates a panic attack inducing overstep from a mindful, intentional act of growth that, by positively affecting you, very likely has a positive impact on those around you as well. One of the lines in this song says, "When you disregard the edges, you start dropping your croissants." This was my way of saying, don't go agreeing to provide favors to anyone, like going on coffee and croissant runs, if you know this is going to push you over the edge in any way. Being thoughtful not to put ourselves into situations in which we might end up dropping the croissants is one thing. But we also have to respect the boundaries of others, as this boundary is, in practice, our collective edge. Does that make sense? That's the perspective in the song Edges anyway. And at the time of writing this in the midst of a pandemic, this has really never rung more true. Whether spending more hours than previously accustomed to living in close quarters with a partner or passing anxiety-riddled neighbors on the street, it's never been more important to respect each other's boundaries and to be gentle with those who are feeling a little angsty. To not disregard the edges in this way is not only about being conscious about your own boundaries, as outlined in the thought experiment for the song, but having a larger humility and compassion for our collective societal edges, let's say. So that is the thought experiment that went into the song Edges, and I hope you found it interesting. Again, I will share with you another thought experiment for track 7, Magic, next time. Till then.
Edges only are expanded by permission of the host.